for only $30 or buy yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Monona High School in Ottawa, Iowa. Neil Cruz here for Fuller Digital Solutions, covering River Valley Wolverine basketball tonight. Take the road trip down to Ottawa tonight. Western Valley Conference matchup between the River Valley Wolverines and the West Monona Spartans. In the gym here, me and Carson sitting up high above the home team side, bright green bleachers. Really nice gym, nice accommodations here in Ottawa. Let's go over some team get-abouts here. West Monona comes in tonight, girls 8-2, 3-2 in the conference. Big win last night, 63-23 over Tikama Herman. They are led in scoring by Mallory McCall, 26.7 points a game. Starting lineup for the West Monona Spartans, starting at a guard, number 10, a 5'3 junior, Miela Struble. Starting at another guard, a 5'6 senior, number 12, Taya Struble. Starting at another guard, number 14, a 5'8 senior, Jordan Collison. At a guard, a 5'9 senior, number 32, Mallory McCall. And number 44, starting at forward, number 44, Michaela Haynes. She is a 5'8 junior. Now for the River Valley Wolverines, they come into tonight 0-6, 0-3 in the conference, looking for that first conference win to kick things up for the new year. Starting for the Wolverines tonight, number 15, she is a 5'7 sophomore, Sarah Holtz. New to the starting lineup tonight, a 5'6 junior, number 21, Emma Trapp. A 5'8 senior, number 25, Katrina Todd. Down low, number 35, starting tonight, a sophomore, 5'11 sophomore, Addison Getch. And the leading scorer on the team at 10.2 points a game, number 45, Maddie Thomas. She's a 5'8 sophomore. That is the starting lineups for tonight's River Valley Wolverines at West Monona Western Valley Conference basketball game. We are going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with the girls' action. This is Fuller Digital Solutions, River Valley Basketball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Here are just a
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. River Valley versus West Monona High School girls basketball. We're about to kick off here. Starting lineups for the Wolverines: Sarah Holtz, Emma Trapp, Katrina Todd, Addison Getch, and Maddie Thomas. For the Spartans: Miela Struble, Taya Struble, Jordan Collison, Mallory McCall, and Michaela Haynes. A few more people in the gym tonight. I know the governor lifted her restrictions on who can attend basketball games and open it up to anybody, but I believe announced today the Western Valley Conference announced that way they will go one more week of just allowing household people of the athlete to attend. Tip-off controlled by the Spartans. We are underway here in Ottawa tonight. Mallory McCall, three-point shot to get it started, and she puts it in for three. The Wolverines had to have known she was going to be the one. Averages 26.7 on the year. I believe if I looked right, she's the fourth leading scorer in the state in 1A. Wolverines lose the ball, stolen away. Number 14, I believe that's Jordan Collison up for the layup and two. The Spartans run kind of a 2-2-1 full court press here. Wolverines got it across the first time and then just misplayed it. So we're get it across to Addison Getch, top of the key. Thomas left side, long two-point shot, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Taya Struble. Gets it off to Collison. She's going to bring it down over to Miela Struble. Over to McCall. Struble in the corner, three-point shot, off the rim. Defensive rebound to Thomas. Thomas is going to take it herself, crosses half court, right side. Gives it over to Holtz. Holtz sets up the offense inside. Emma Trapp. Katrina Todd, sorry. Trapped in the corner, gets it out to Thomas. Holtz, top of the key, three-pointer. Off the rim, up and hit the hardware way up above, so they're calling it Spartan basketball. Just got to give a shout out to West Monona. Sage Minahan, a freshman, a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner tonight. Spartans down low to Michaela Haynes and puts it in for two. Give the assist to McCall. Wolverines with it. Trapp. Oh, misplays it. Struble. Jordan Collison with it. Backs it back out. Inside to McCall. Right underneath the basket. And she puts it in for two. Nice look. That was a nice look by Collison there. We're going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Wolverines. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Fuller Digital Wolverine basketball.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Wolverine basketball, 6:04 left first quarter. Spartans 9-0 over the Wolverines. Coach Four had to take a 30-second timeout just to settle down the Wolverines. Pass it away, stolen away by Struble, Miela Struble, and she puts it up for two. I know the Wolverines have faced full court presses this year, but this is probably one of the tougher ones. Stolen away by Struble, down to McCall underneath the basket, and she puts it in for two. Wolverines throw it over, stolen away by Haynes, but she steps on the out-of-bounds line as she comes down, so it's going to be Wolverine basketball on their side. Wolverines going from my right to my left. Knocked away by Struble, but it's out of bounds. Oh, and he calls it off of Thomas. It's going to be Spartan basketball. Spartan basketball gets it down low to Haynes. She kicks it back out to McCall. Struble in the corner. Collison. They whip it around the outside. Collison, long two-point shot. Off the mark. Rebound Struble. Inside to McCall. Off mark with the layup, defensive rebound, Katrina Todd. That was a really nice look by Jordan Collison to get it into McCall. She just misplayed that layup. Katrina Todd throws it way over Sarah Holtz's head. Going to be Spartan basketball. 13-0, 4:56 left first quarter. I know the Western Valley Conference said one more week of only the household people at the game, but this West Monona side is probably the most people I've seen at a ball game all year. Down low to Haynes. She puts it up, misses, but she's going to be fouled. I believe that's on Maddie Thomas. That'll be her first. Michaela Haynes will go to the line, averaging 6.8 points on the season and free throw shooting 46%. First one's up and no good. A second one for Haynes. Misses the rim, so it's automatically Wolverine basketball. 4:45 left first quarter. Spartans still in that 2-2-1 full court press. It's not so much the full, yeah, there it is. Stolen by Struble, knocked away by McCall, taken by Struble, left-handed in the lane. Offensive rebound, McCall. She puts it up and she gets fouled. I believe it's going to be on 35. Addison Getch, her second. The first one was on Getch instead of Thomas. First free throw up by McCall is up and good. McCall, like I said, the senior averaging 26.7 points a game, shooting 60% from the line. Second one's good. That gives McCall 9 on the night, which explains why she'll get her 25 to 30 every night. Katrina Todd with it to Thomas. Cross court to Emma Trapp. And McKaylee Edwards in the game for the Wolverines also. Stolen away by McCall. Collison will bring it down. In the corner to Struble. Collison to Struble. Inside to Haynes. Knocked away by Getch, and Thomas grabs it. Stolen away by the Wolverines. And we're going to have a foul called here on number 12. That's one of the Struble girls. Taya. Her first, team first. 4:04 left first quarter. 15-0 Spartans. Wolverine ball. Sarah Holtz with it. Across the timeline. McKaylee Edwards, middle of the lane to Katrina Todd. Has it stolen away by Haynes. Drives length of the floor. Puts it up for a layup. Off the mark. Maddie Thomas pulls down the defensive rebound. Sarah Holtz with it. Sets up the offense for the Wolverines. Thomas throws a cross-court pass to Getch, and it goes straight out of bounds underneath the basket. It's not so much that full court press by the Spartans, but it's as soon as you get across half court, they just start trapping you like crazy. Number 40, Megan Bonham in for the Spartans, and number 20, Casey Miller. Miller will bring it down. Over to Struble, back to Miller. Bonham left side. Oh, she tries to hit a cutting Struble in the lane, and Struble had no idea it was coming. Struble had kind of collided with Addison Getch down in the lane. Number 22, Jalen Struble in for the Spartans. I think that's 3 Strubles. Whether or not they're related, I don't know. Wolverines with it. Knocked out of bounds by the Spartans. It'll be Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Checking in for the Wolverines, number 11, Teddy Burning, her first action of the night, freshman. Quite a bit of playing time this year, more and more as the season goes on. Coach must like what she sees. Wolverine ball, tries to get it into Addison Getch, and it's stolen away by Jalen Struble. McCall, three-point shot, right side. Count it. That gives McCall 12 on the night. 18-0 Spartans, 2:56 left. First quarter. Thomas crossed the timeline. Gets it over to McKaylee Edwards. Teddy Burning with it. Thrown out of bounds, Thomas to McKaylee Edwards, and it goes out, so it's going to be Spartan basketball. Casey Miller with it, brings it down, gets it to McCall. McCall, right baseline. They swing it around the top of the key. Casey Miller drives left baseline, kicks it back out. Inside, right in the lane, misses. Abby Wessel's in the game, and she misses a 2-point shot in the lane. Stole. And have a foul called on number 40, Megan Bonham. Her first, team second. 2:10 left, first quarter. Sarah Holtz back in the game. Wolverines with it. McKaylee Edwards, Sarah Holtz. Thomas, top of the key. Bounce pass inside, and it's knocked away, stolen by Bonham. She dribbles down, passes to McCall. McCall to Casey Miller, and shot blocked by Sarah Holtz. And Holtz gets it and takes off with it, and then attempted to assist to Getch underneath the basket, and McCall knocks it out of bounds off the Spartans. It's going to be Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Number 24, Jada Smith, check in for the Spartans. Wolverine basketball. Katrina Todd. Maddie Thomas almost stolen away, but Thomas controls it. Holtz, three-pointer left side. Misses everything. Offensive rebound. Thomas puts it back up off the front of the rim. Katrina Todd came down with the offensive rebound, but they called jump ball. It's going to stay Wolverine ball. 1:30 left, first quarter. Pass in is stolen away by Jalen Struble. She brings it the length of the floor, passes, and it's knocked out of bounds by Maddie Thomas. Spartans will keep it. Into Bonham, 10-foot jumper, misses. Offensive rebound saved in bounce by Jada Smith. Nice hustle play. Struble over to Miller. Bonham in the corner. They hit Struble as she cuts through the lane, and it's knocked away and stolen by Thomas. Sarah Holtz grabs it, and she travels as soon as she got it. It was like instantaneous where she caught the ball and turned to go, and she forgot to dribble. In the game for the Wolverines, Frankie Allender, number 33, a sophomore. Spartan basketball. Jada Smith, long three-pointer, off the mark. Offensive rebound pulled down by Abby Wessel, and it's going to be tied up, jump ball. Stay Spartan basketball. Jada Smith will inbounds. Throws it out top of the key to Jalen Struble. Dribbles right side. Bonham in the corner. And they pass it to Casey Miller, top of the key, and she took an extra step. Travel called. Wolverine basketball. Spartans are right up on it. Almost like a 1-2-1-1 full court press. And Teddy Burning walks with it. Going to be West Monona basketball. 41 seconds left, first quarter. 18-0 West Monona. Wolverines in the 2-3 zone. That big Addison Getch down low with that big wingspan. Gets those arms up. It's kind of hard there. She knocks away the pass. Reached right around and knocked away the pass, and they're going to call foul on Getch, and that's her third in the first quarter. Spartans get it in, top of the key to Bonham. Struble. Casey Miller drives the lane. We're going to blocking foul called on Frankie Allender, her first, team fourth. 22.5 seconds left, first quarter. Spartans in. Miller right side. Three-pointer, good. Casey Miller's on the scoreboard tonight. 21-0, 15 seconds left. Holtz with it, gets across. There's going to be a blocking foul on Bonham, her second. Team third. Teresa Todd, freshman, checks in for the Wolverines. Get Getch out of there with 3 fouls. We don't want to pick up that fourth. Wolverines, Allender inbounds. Into Holtz. Drives left side. kicks it back out. Frankie Allender drives the lane. Back out, Holtz, three-pointer. Over the rims, rebound Spartans. End of the first quarter here in Monona, 21-0. West Monona over River Valley. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Fuller Digital, River Valley Wolverine basketball.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy.
Welcome back. We're at the friendly confines of West Monona High School, visiting River Valley Wolverines, playing the West Monona Spartans tonight here in Ottawa. Start of the second quarter here tonight, 21-0 in favor of the Spartans. River Valley basketball. Get it into Holtz. I'm pretty sure Coach Forer there in the timeout between the quarters just told the girls to settle down, just settle down. Stolen away by Haynes. Spartans run with it. McCall, top of the key, gives it to Collison to set up the offense. Collison thinks three, gives it to McCall. She feeds Haynes inside the lane, puts it in for two. Nice assist by McCall. McCall with a quiet 12 points in the first quarter, and I think she took a seat with about 3.5 minutes left, so she maybe only played about 5.5 minutes. Stolen away by Struble. She drives the length of the floor, misses the layup. Scramble on the floor for it, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Spartan basketball. Taya Struble inbounds. McCall with it, just nobody moved except McCall. She just slowly walked towards the ball. They handed it to her, and she shot a basket and missed. Rebound to the Wolverines. I've never seen an inbounds play like that. Nobody moved except McCall, defense or offense. Wolverines with it. They try to feed it in the lane, and it's knocked away. McCall steals it, throws it the length of the floor to Struble, and misses the layup. But Miela gets her own rebound, throws it up backwards over her head. Haynes with the offensive rebound and misses. I have a foul called on number 12, Taya Struble, her second. Katrina Todd had come down with the offensive rebound, and she looked like Dennis Rodman pulling one down, and nobody was going to get it from her. And they get the touch foul on Struble. Wolverine basketball. Tough defense by the Spartans. Wolverines better get it over. 10-second call. Just as I say, they better get it over. There's the ref throwing his hands in the air. 10-second call, Spartan basketball. And the ball must have rolled out of the gym out in the hallway. There we go. Got that one back in, but we throw it back to get cleaned, and we get a new basketball in play. Taya Struble on inbounds. In the corner to Collison, guarded by Maddie Thomas. Top of the key, Miela Struble, air ball three-pointer. Defensive rebound, Maddie Thomas. Teddy Burning with it. Inside to Katrina Todd. She kicks back out to Holtz and throws it out of bounds. Spartan basketball. Frankie Allender going to check in for the Wolverines. Katrina Todd will get a breather. Miela Struble with it. Over to Collison. Struble. Taya Struble. McCall three-pointer. Good. Straightaway look at top of the key. Nobody Gardner, and she puts it in. Wolverines with it. Frankie Allender. They get across court to Holt. She drives the lane. Layup. Count it, and the foul. Sarah Holt.
Spiderman three-point shot. No good. Offensive rebound. 8 seconds left now. Spiderman left lane. Skip pass. Picking up the Holstein. Holstein and Michael. 2 seconds on the clock. 3-point shot. 32-18. Number 3 ranked team in Class 3A, Unity Christian Knights. So far, not showing too many signs of rust in their return to action. Their first game since December 18. They've got a comfortable 15 lead here at the half. You're listening to Iowa High School basketball here on KSOU 93.9 FM. Christian Zion, sure we've got your high beat halftime report coming up. We'll get to that and plenty more coming up in 2 minutes. 2-minute break here on KSOU, and we'll have your high beat halftime report.
For the Wolverines, Getch has 3 and Thomas has 2. Holtz with it, top of the key, being guarded by Struble. There's a Miela and a Taya Struble. They look like sisters, but I can't say. And Miela Struble puts it in for 2 off the steal from her sister, from Taya Struble. Wolverines with it. Thomas takes it up, half court. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Holtz in the corner, but it's stolen away by Haynes. She looks to Collison underneath the basket and throws it leads her a little bit too much. Out of bounds. Going to be Wolverine basketball. Katrina Todd checks in. Frankie Allender will take a seat. 4:25 left, first half, 32-3 Spartans. Holtz with it, drives the lane, gets it knocked away. 2 girls. Jump ball on a 4. Katrina Todd and Haynes both going for it. Jump ball. Going to stay Wolverine basketball. Katrina Todd will inbounds right in front of the West Monona bench. Pass it into Holtz, but they stopped things because referee under the basket was taking a timeout to tie his shoe. So we're going to start that all over again. Katrina Todd into Holtz, but it's stolen away by Struble, but Holtz grabs it back. Tries to bounce pass in the lane, but McCall sticks a foot out and kicks it. And being from Cherokee, I have to recognize Lindsey Williams. That is a Lindsey Williams move. You don't want them to get the ball. kick it. They still get the ball, but they don't have it on that play. That's a Lindsey Williams move there. Wolverines underneath the basket. Katrina Todd off the bottom of the backboard, down by taken away by Struble. She passes off to Struble. Inside to Haynes. She turns around, kicks it out to McCall. They swing it around. Miela Struble, top of the key, three-pointer, misses everything. McCall with the rebound, and she tries a behind-her-back shot over her head, and it rolls off the rim. Holtz with it, crosses half court. She drives the lane left side, puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound, and she puts it up again, and she gets the basket, and she's fouled by Haynes. That's going to be Haynes' second. Holtz gets the bucket, and she's going to the line. So it's 32-5. Holtz at the line for her second free throw of the night. Made her first. Second one, she misses this one, but it's knocked out of bounds. We're going to stay Wolverine basketball. Addison Getch will check back in the game for the Wolverines. She's a 5'8 sophomore. 5'11 sophomore, excuse me. And they do have Getch down for just 2 fouls, so somebody messed up on one of those first 2 fouls. That's 2 on Getch, 2 on Thomas. Holtz with it, right side. Thomas, top of the key. Daunting defense. Thomas throws up the three-pointer, bounces off the rim and over the top of the backboard, so it's Spartan basketball. The Spartans just aren't letting them even get the play started. They're top of the key, side. Whoever has the ball is getting double and triple teamed and trapped. Down to McCall. Collison drives the lane, kicks back out to Struble. Over to McCall. They're looking inside to Haynes, but it's just not there right now. Collison, long three-pointer, offensive rebound, McCall, and she puts it back in for 2. 20 for McCall on the night. Wolverines misplay it off of the hands of Emma Trapp and Katrina Todd. Out of bounds, going to be Spartan basketball. 2:54 left in the first half. 34-5 here in Ottawa. My buddy Carson here on the computer in the video, doing an awesome job like always. Like I say, we got some nice seats tonight up here. McCall, right side. She feeds Haynes inside. Excuse me, that's not Haynes, that's Abby Wessel. She misses. Wolverine rebound by Maddie Thomas. She takes the ball the length of the floor. She's trapped up in the corner. She gets it out to Holtz. Three-pointer off the mark. Addison runs down the offensive rebound, but just can't get there in time. Out of bounds, Spartan basketball. 2:27 left first quarter. Jalen Struble back in for the Spartans. Casey Miller, Wessel, McCall, Bonham. Kind of that second wave. They did that in the first quarter, too. About 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Brought in that second set of 4 or 5 girls and kind of run that second line. As Keith Crane would say when 5 go to check in, that's a line change, hockey term. Holtz with the steal, brings it down for the Wolverines, sets it up. Holtz, top of the key, three-pointer. Off the mark, offensive rebound, Katrina Todd. She passes over to Thomas, one dribble in the lane, puts it up, rolls in for 2. Maddie Thomas is on the scoreboard tonight. 34-7 in favor of the Spartans. 1:43 left first quarter. McCall down low, passes it, knocked away by Getch. And Getch steals it away for the Wolverines, gets it to Thomas. They're going to go run, and Thomas takes it off. Gets it out to Holtz in the corner. She thought 3, but pulled it down. She passes into Katrina Todd, other side. Emma Trapp, three-pointer, put it in. And they stopped play. The referee that was right behind her called three-pointer. And the 3 refs confer, and they're going to say three-point basket. All right. That's what we need to get things going here. 34-10. 1:22 left first half. Kaylee Edwards in for the Wolverines. Got Edwards, Thomas, Getch, Katrina Todd, and Emma Trapp. Spartans get it down low. They pass it back out. Jada Smith, three-pointer, hits the backboard and bounces out. She hustles for her own offensive rebound, gets it to Casey Miller. Miller drives the lane up and under Addison Getch, but taken away by Maddie Thomas on the defensive rebound. She's going to take it herself. She drives down, top of the key. Wolverine basketball. Thomas with it, top of the key. Drives the lane. She throws it up off the backboard. No good. Addison Getch with the offensive rebound and misses. Jada Smith takes it away for the Spartans. 35 seconds left first half. Bonham with it. She tries to get it in. Knocked away by Thomas. Grabbed by Thomas. I thought they were going to call a kick on the ball, but it must have hit her leg instead of her foot. Thomas trapped at the top of the key. They're going to call a jump ball. Reach in by Jalen Struby and tied Thomas up, and they're going to give the jump ball to the Spartans. 20 seconds left first half. Been a really quick first half. Not many timeouts or anything called, so 15 seconds left. Jada Smith right side. She gets it inside to Wessel. She turns and shoots, misses. Defensive rebound, Thomas. She takes off to the races. Gets it to Edward. McKaylee Edwards, top of the key. Misses the three-point shot. Defensive rebound, Spartans, and that's halftime, folks. 34-10 here in Ottawa. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back and recap some first half scoring. Neil Cruz, Fuller Digital, River Valley Wolverine basketball.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Okay.
And they had the wrong.
So they put the wrong thing.
Tech, we believe in service. That means
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Halftime here. The girls tilt in this Western Valley Conference basketball action here on this Friday night. 34-10 the score in favor of the West Monona Spartans. The full court press and trapping defense just too much for the Wolverines in the first half. Score at the end of the first quarter was 21-0. Favor West Monona, and halftime score, like I said, 34-10. Run down some scoring for your Wolverines. Sarah Holtz leads with 5 points, Emma Trapp with 3, and Maddie Thomas got a bucket for 2. Go down to the Spartans. Jordan Collison with 2, Casey Miller with 3, Miela Struble with 4, Michaela Haynes with 5, and the senior, number 32, Mallory McCall with 20. Coming into tonight, I looked up the stats, and I saw that West Monona had a girl averaging like 26, almost 27 points a game, and I'm like, damn, it's going to be interesting to watch. And thinking maybe she'd get up to 20 or so, but there's a reason she gets her 26.7. Like I said, the first quarter, I think she only played the first 3 minutes of the first quarter, and she had 12 points. It's just, it was a quiet 12 points. And then she comes out in the second quarter and starts hitting some three-pointers also, so she ends with 20. Like I say, halftime score 34-10 in favor of West Monona. We will step aside for 2 more minutes, and we will come back and for the second half of the girls' action. Fuller Digital Solutions, River Valley Wolverine basketball.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Ready for some third quarter action of the girls' tilt tonight here in Ottawa. West Monona leading the River Valley Wolverines 34-10. Both teams in the huddle ready to come out. About 25 seconds till go time. Thanks to all of our sponsors making this possible tonight, so everybody out in River Valley Wolverine land can watch the game without being here. Like I said earlier, the governor lifted the restrictions of who can be at the games, opened it up to everybody, but released today, I think the Western Valley Conference released a statement saying that they're going to go one more week of just the athletes' household members able to come to the games. So Western Valley basketball, hopefully next week, give or take sometime, end of next week, start of the week after, we'll have a gym full of people. Like I said, even with the restriction, this West Monona side, there's more people than I've seen on any one side in all year. So Wolverine basketball to start the third quarter here in Ottawa, 34-10 in favor of the West Monona Spartans. Sarah Holtz with it, brings it right side. She's trapped in the corner. She gets it out. And we're going to have a travel called. Maddie Thomas at the top of the key, so it's going to be Spartan basketball. Mallory McCall steps up for the Spartans in the first half and puts in 20. Averaging 27 on the season, so she's almost there. McCall with it, left side, gives it to Struble in the corner, gives it back to McCall. She drives the lane. Going to be fouled on the shot by Emma Trapp, I believe, her first. McCall will go to the line for two. Like I said, averaging 27 on the season, 11 rebounds, and a 58% free throw shooter. I jinxed her on that one because she missed the first one. McCall, a senior. Second one's up, no good. Defensive rebound. Emma Trapp gets it out to Thomas. She's going to run left side, pulls it back. Gets trapped. She gets it away to Katrina Todd. They get it back to Holtz. Three-point shot. Off the mark. Rebound up for grabs, and it's taken away by Struble. Collison's going to bring it down. In the left corner to McCall. Down inside to Haynes. Kicks it back out to McCall, left side. Two-point shot off the rim, taken down by Getch. She throws it over, and it's stolen away by Struble. Over to other Struble, top of the key, inside to Haynes. Nice little pass to McCall, and she puts it in for two. Nice look by Haynes there. Gets it on the right side. Nice little pass to McCall, left side, puts it in for two. Thomas with it, top of the key. She finds Katrina Todd. It's knocked away, stolen away by Miela Struble. Left-hand layup. Good for Struble. That gives Miela Struble 6 on the night. Makes it a lead of 38-10. 6 minutes, 36 seconds left third quarter here in Ottawa. Knocked away by McCall. Takes it from Holt. She passes down to Miela Struble. Another left-handed layup. Puts it in and good. Kids out there, that's why you practice a left-handed layup in practice. Two of them in a row for Miela Struble. 40-10 in favor of the Spartans. Stolen away by McCall. Bounce pass back. McCall puts it in for two. Gave it to Struble on the right side, and Struble gave it right back on the left side. Puts it in for two. We're going to have a push foul on Miela Struble. Her first. Wolverine basketball. 6:02 left third quarter. 42-10. Favor of the Spartans. Holtz with it. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Thomas, top of the key. Thomas trapped at the top of the key. Throws it away and stolen by Collison. Collison will bring it down. Right side out to Struble. Top of the key to Miela. Over to Taya. Collison corner three-point shot and puts it in. That's 5 points for Jordan Collison on the night. 45-10 in favor of the Spartans. 5:32 left. Third quarter. Stolen away by Miela. And she kicks the ball out of bounds while she's trying to get control of it to go for the layup. Had a wide open court. And she just stumbled just a little bit and kicked the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. We do have a 35-point deficit. So the clock will run, but they've stopped it so the referee can tie his shoe. That's the second time. I don't know if we need to get him Velcro for the night or not. 5:12 left, third quarter. Stolen away by Taya Struble. She goes for the right-handed layup and puts it in for two. And she's fouled. The bucket's good. Foul's going to be on 1-5. That's Sarah Holtz, her first of the night. Team second this half. Casey, get that name right, Casey Miller. I was right. Casey Miller in for Miela Struble. Taya Struble at the line for her free throw, and she misses. Going to be a jump ball. Casey Miller jumped in with Katrina Todd going for the rebound. Jump ball call, and it's going to go to the Spartans. Looks like Miela Strubel's having some work done on her hand. Looks like they ripped a Band-Aid off or something, and they're putting another one on. Jordan Collison threw up a three-pointer in the corner. Offensive rebound to McCall. She misses her shot, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. Sarah Holtz with it, across the timeline. She's immediately picked up in a trap at the top of the key like always. Over to Emma Trapp. Back to Holtz, three-point shot, left side. Off the mark, offensive rebound, Maddie Thomas, and she puts it up and misses. Defensive rebound to Collison. Drives the length of the floor. Casey Miller puts up a layup, and it's swatted away by Sarah Holtz. But Holtz goes for the rebound after the block, and she doesn't quite get there in time. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan basketball. I don't know if Miller saw Holtz coming. She went to put that layup up, and then that hand come flying out of the way. Jordan Collison, three-point shot in and out. Thomas with the rebound for the Wolverines, and she comes up right side. Picks up her dribble, top of the key, over to Holtz. Cross-court pass, and Holtz mishandles it. It's going to go out of bounds. Teddy Burning and Teresa Todd check in for the Wolverines. 3:33 left. Third quarter, 47-10. They say we have continuous clock. 35-point deficit. Collison with it. Struble, Miller, McCall. Knocked away by Teddy Burning. Stolen away. She's going to drive the length of the floor. Switch to the left-hand side and put it in for two. Burning's first points of the night. Spartans swing it around the perimeter. Collison thought about driving baseline, gets it up to Casey Miller. She's going to be fouled by Emma Trapp, her second, team third this half. Bonham in. Going to come in for Collison took a seat. McCall with it. She passes inside to Haynes, and Haynes misplays it out of bounds, but it's off Wolverines. Going to stay Spartan basketball. Underneath their own basket, McCall with it in the lane. She drives, throws it up, throws the ball up, and then falls into Addison Getch, and they're going to get Getch for the foul. That's going to be Getch's third. Fourth this half. McCall will go to the line for two. 59% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the first one. Jalen Struble in for the Spartans. We'll give Taya Struble a seat. Second free throw is up and good. 25 for McCall on the night. Wolverines with it. Thomas, top of the key, being guarded by Miller, and they're going to get a touch foul called on Casey Miller. Her first, team second. Abby Wessel and Jada Smith in for the Spartans. Thomas, Burning, Getch, Teresa Todd, and Emma Trapp on the floor for the Wolverines. Todd with it, top of the key. She's guarded closely by Casey Miller. And whichever side she goes to, Trapp by Smith. Off to offensive rebound by Burning. She gets it inside to Teresa Todd. She gets it knocked away, and it's stolen by Jada Smith. Smith brings it down for the Spartans. Struble drives baseline. And they're going to call a touch foul. That's Maddie Thomas's third. Team fifth this half. So we're approaching free throws for the Spartans. Spartans get it into Bonham. Struble over to Casey Miller. Bonham in the corner. Casey Miller, a three-point shot off the side of the rim. Defensive rebound, Teresa Todd gets it out to Thomas. Thomas drives the lane, throws up a little floater off the front of the rim. Abby Wessel with the defensive rebound to Smith. Smith will bring it down for the Spartans, set up the offense over to Casey Miller. Miller and Struble play catch in the corner up to Jada Smith. Wolverines in a 2-3 zone. Struble drives big right baseline, up and around over the top of Katrina Todd. Misses a layup. Defensive rebound down to Teresa Todd. Thomas trapped at the top of the key. I'm going to have a touch foul called on Casey Miller. She reached into, I thought they were going to call jump ball because she just literally, she reached in and grabbed the ball. Must have got her with some body. Going to be timeout called on the floor. End of the third quarter. I guess I didn't even realize with the running clock. End of the third quarter, 48-12 in favor of West Monona over the River Valley Wolverines. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital.
Root of most humans. Little Sioux River. This 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right now, you plus one can enjoy all that, all day, any weekday for only $30. Or by yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course.
Ottawa Western Valley Conference girls basketball tonight. River Valley Wolverines at West Monona. Start of the fourth quarter, 48-12 the score in favor of the West Monona Spartans over the River Valley Wolverines. Wolverine basketball to start the fourth quarter. It looks like starters on the floor for both teams. I think McKaylee Edwards is in for the Wolverines instead of Emma Trapp to start the fourth quarter. Stolen away by McCall. She pulls it back, top of the key, gets it over to Struble. Jordan Collison, top of the key, gets it down to McCall in the lane. She kicks it back out to Collison. Three-point shot. Count it. That's Collison's second three of the night. Gives her 10 on the night for Collison. Wolverines with it. Sarah Holtz. Cross court to McKaylee Edwards. Puts the shot up. No good. Gets her own offensive rebound. Holtz with it. Throws it in the lane and gets it stolen away. Collison takes it. Collison will bring it down for the Spartan. Struble to McCall. Haynes down to McCall off two-point shot, no good. Rebound comes down off of looks like it went off the foot of Taya Struble. Out of bounds, and we're going Wolverine basketball. 6:40 left in the game, 51-12. Tipped away by Struble, stolen away by Miela Struble. And we're going to have a foul called on Maddie Thomas. That's her fourth. That's 16 fouls. So the next one will be free throws for the Spartans. Spartan basketball, Collison with it, top of the key. I got to remember when that's that running clock, the referees really tend to hustle things around. So when plays stop, they really get the ball back and play quick. Struble with the three-point shot, air ball. Nobody touches it, out of bounds. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. Teddy Burning in the game. About 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Wolverine basketball. Thomas takes a seat. Teddy Burning comes in. You can just see the frustration on Thomas's face. She wants to do it, but this defense is so tough. They're going to call Teddy Burning out of bounds, had kind of trapped in the corner, and she moved her foot a little bit and touched that black line, so it's Spartan basketball. Going to be a line change for the Spartans on the next dead ball. Going to bring in 5 fresh players. Down to Haynes inside. 1 bounce, and she puts it up for 2. 7 points for Haynes on the night. Just above her season average. Wolverines with it. Burning in the corner, right baseline. Back out to McKaylee Edwards. Two-point shot, McKaylee Edwards, count it good. 53-12 for the Spartans. McCall in the lane, kicks it back out to Miela Struble, 3-pointer off the front of the rim. Addison Getch with the rebound, gets it off to Burning. Burning will bring it down, cross half court to Katrina Todd, off to Holtz with it. She drives right side, little floater on the side, and she puts it in for 2. 7 points for Sarah Holtz on the night, 53-16, 4:20 left. I think West Monona called timeout, I think just to put the subs in. So 5 new players in. Jaylyn Struble, I'm sorry. Casey Miller, Bonham, Jada Smith, Abby Wessel. Struble with it left side. Kicks it back top to Casey Miller, 3-pointer. Off the mark. Struble with the offensive rebound. Nice bounce pass to Megan Bonham from Struble. Struble, probably the smallest girl on the court, gets the offensive rebound, and a nice little bounce pass to Megan Bonham for the 2-point basket. Teddy Burning misplays the ball, but gets it back. McKaylee Edwards has her shot blocked by Bonham. Jaden Smith now stolen back by Teddy Burning. She drives left side, left-handed layup, and puts it in for 2. 55-18 favor the Spartans. 3:30 left in the game. Casey Miller down for the Spartans. Jada Smith, top of the key. Struble. Inside to Bonham. Kicks it back out to Smith. Abby Wessel in the lane. 1 dribble off the backboard. Count it good. 2 points for Abby Wessel on the night, the sophomore. 57-18. 3 minutes left. Wolverines with it. McKaylee Edwards, top of the key, tied up by Casey Miller. Going to be a jump ball. Teresa Todd and Frankie Allender coming in for the Wolverines. Holtz and Katrina Todd will take a seat. Probably done for the evening. Spartans with it. 2:35 left. Stolen away by Addison Getch. She gets it out to Burning, and Burning will run with it. Pulls back up, top of the key. She's trapped at the top of the Miller, and she gets it into Addison Getch inside the lane and puts it up for 2. Getch is on the board tonight. 57-18, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Spartans pass it around. Casey Miller drives the lane, little left-handed layup, puts it up, no good. Abby Wessel with the rebound, offensive rebound, and puts it back up, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on, I believe, 41, Teresa Todd. Her first. Wessel with the first free throw. Count it good. Wessel's a 5'10 sophomore. 60% free throw shooter, averaging about 4 points a game on the season. This next free throw will give her the 4 points. Count it good, 4 points, Abby Wessel. 2 minutes left. Western Valley Conference basketball here in Ottawa. River Valley Wolverines visiting the West Monona Spartans. 31, Chantel Miller, a freshman, in for the Wolverines. Number 42, Jalea Dean, in for the Spartans. Caitlin Ebert also in for the Wolverines, number 53, Caitlin Ebert. And number 43, Daisy Olace. Stolen away by the Spartans. Down inside, basket up. Basket good, number 52, Brooklyn Pekarek. 1 minute left, 10 seconds left. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. 61-20 here in Ottawa. The West Monona Spartans over the Wolverines. Off the foot of Chantel Miller, out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan basketball. Spartans bring in a few new players. Number 34, Ava Stengel. And number 54, Kaylee Gosler. 50 seconds left here. Jada Smith into Gosler. She turns around. One dribble, misplays the ball. It's going to be out of bounds off the Wolverines. Going to be Spartan basketball. Coach yells out run play number 1. So they line up and run number 1. Shot up by number 52 off the rim and misses. Brooklyn Pekarek misses. Wolverines with it, top of the key. Chantel Miller. Over to Frankie Allender, throws up the 2-point shot. Daisy Olace with the offensive rebound. Off the mark. Rebound by Brooklyn Pekarek. She's a 5'9 sophomore. West Monona's got some tall girls. 3-point shot by Dean, misses. And that's going to be it, folks. 61-20, the final score here in Ottawa. West Monona Spartans over the River Valley Wolverines. We will step aside for 2 minutes. We'll come back and we'll recap the girls' game.
Digital Solutions start. Offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Back here at the end of the girls' game. Boys are just starting to warm up here in Ottawa. Final in the girls' game tonight, West Monona 21, River Valley Wolverines. West Monona 61, River Valley Wolverines 20. We'll recap some scores here. End of the first quarter, score was 21-0. Halftime score, West Monona 34-10. End of the third quarter, West Monona 48-12. And the final score, like I said, 61-20, West Monona over the River Valley Wolverines. Run down some scoring here tonight for the Wolverines. First, led in scoring by Sarah Holtz with 7. Teddy Burning had 4. Emma Trapp had 3. McKaylee Edwards had 2. Addison Getch got a bucket in the second half. And Maddie Thomas had 2. Thomas didn't score in the second half, but like I said, you could just see the frustration on Thomas's face. Like, she knows she can do it. She wanted to do it. that defense was just really tough. And as a defense, you come in and you got a key on the team's leading scorer, so you know they were keying on Maddie Thomas tonight. So it's just one of those nights. Thomas will come back. She'll have good games, and she'll have games like this. But you can just tell she's the kind of girl that she's not going to let things like that bother her, and she's going to come back and have a good one. Scoring for the Spartans, led in scoring by Mallory McCall with 25. Jordan Collison had 10. Miela Struble with 8. Michaela Haynes with 7. Abby Wessel with 4. Brooklyn Pikarek had 2. Megan Bonham had 2. Casey Miller had a 3-pointer in the first half for 3 points. Like I said, the final of the girls' game, West Monona 61, River Valley 20. We are going to step aside for let's go 2 minutes. I will go down and get the starting lineups for the boys' game, and we'll come back and we'll preview this Western Valley Conference boys' game. Fuller did.
We believe in service. That means providing no limits internet to more than
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Western Valley Conference Basketball girls game. West Monona 61, River Valley 20. Kind of a one-sided contest. Now we're ready for some boys action. Ready for some boys basketball. Going to highlight these two teams here. West Monona comes in with a record of 1-8, 0-4 in the conference. Got their win back in December, 68-64, a close game over Omaha Nation. Starters for West Monona tonight. Number 2, a junior, a 6'1 forward, Kodiak Nelson. Number 24, a junior guard, 5'10, Trayton Harris. Number 20, a 6'2 junior, a guard, Owen Collison. Number 22, a senior, 6'2, Brett Collison. And the big man down low, 6'3 sophomore, number 42, Landon Blatchford. Now for your River Valley Wolverines, come into the night game 2-3, 0-3 in the conference. Led in scoring by Tyler Town and Garrett Trapp, averaging both 16.2 points a game. So it's just a matter of which one's going to take over that night. Starting lineup for the River Valley Wolverines, a senior, 5'10", number 21, Austin Holtz. Number 23, a senior, 6'4", Tyler Town. Number 25, he's a senior, 6'1 guard, Garrett Trapp. A sophomore, he's a 5'8 guard, number 11, Caleb Burns. And finally, a 6-foot senior, number 35, Colton Johnson. That's the starting lineups for the River Valley Wolverines and the West Monona Spartans tonight here in Ottawa. We will step aside for 2 minutes, and we will come back with Western Valley Conference boys basketball, Fuller Digital with River Valley Wolverine basketball.
Here are just a
agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve.
Western Valley Conference basketball here tonight. River Valley at West Monona, the tip-off in favor of the Wolverines. Trapp against Kodiak Nelson, and Town against Kodiak Nelson, and the Wolverines control the tip. Trapp over to Burns. Trapp with a three-pointer left side. Count it! That's the way to start it off. Garrett Trapp, three-pointer to get it going. 3-0 Wolverines. Owen Collison with it down for the Spartans. It'll take me a second here to get these names in to these Spartan players. Trayton Harris throws it away. Trapp with it. Running. Burns running for the Wolverines. Hits Trapp, cutting the lane. Trapp hits Town running through the lane. And he's going to be fouled. They're calling it a shooting foul. I think it's going to be on Brett Collison. Yep, number 22, Brett Collison, his first. Town will go to the line for 2 shots. Town, a 64% free throw shooter. Wolverines, pretty good free throw shooting team, shooting 69.1% from the line on the season. Town's first one up, around the rim, off the backboard, put it in. I was always kind of taught growing up that you got to shoot 75% from the line and 50 from the floor, and you'll win most of your games. River Valley's really close to that on the line. Second one's in for Town, 2 points, 5-0 Wolverines, 7:16 left first quarter. Wolverines go into that 3-quarter full court press. Spartans with it. Kodiak Nelson, leading scorer. One of the leading scorers for the Spartans. Collison boys averaging 12.3 and 12. That's Owen Collison with the ball. Over to Nelson. Trayton Harris. And Brett Collison on the floor. Throws it up as he falls. Offensive rebound, number 10, Trayton Harris, and he's going to be fouled by number 11, Caleb Burns. That's his first, and he's calling that a shooting foul. They were both coming down with the rebound, coming down to the floor on the foul, and they're calling it a shooting foul. So, Trayton Harris will go to the line for 2. He makes his first. Harris, a 69% free throw shooter on the year, averaging about 6.5 points a game. His second is up and good. Blow the whistle, give Tyler Town time to tie his shoe, and then now we're off. Garrett Trapp brings it down. Trapp with it left side into Colton Johnson in the lane. Turn around, off the backboard, put it in for 2. Got 3 Wolverines on the board, 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Spartans bring it down, inside pass to Collison, hits a cutting Owen Collison in the lane. Landon Blatchford with it on the left side, and he hits Collison, cut into the lane for 2. 7-4, 6 minutes left first quarter. Trapp with it, Burns left side. Into Colton Johnson. Kicks it out to Austin Holtz, 3-point shot, off the rim. Defensive rebound off to Nelson for the Spartans. Gets it back to Brett Collison, and he will bring it down, set up the offense. Over to Trayton Harris, 3-pointer in the right corner, off the mark, but he hustles and gets his own offensive rebound. Collison with it, gets it stolen away by Burns. He grabs it, gives it to Trapp, going left-hand layup. He pulls it back out. Colton Johnson, 3-pointer. He thinks it, but he pulls it down. Austin Holtz with it. Tyler Town in the corner. Gets it back to Trapp, top of the key. He settles things down. Let's run the offense. And just as he started to run it, you could hear Coach Trapp yelling to get it going. Garrett Trapp, 3-pointer from the corner. Count it, that's 2 for 2. 3-pointers, Garrett Trapp, 6 points, 10-4 Wolverines. Collison with it, over to Collison. Looks like he took a couple steps there, little stutter steps, but they didn't call it. Ref right behind him. Collison to Nelson in the corner. They looked for a cutting Collison, but he wasn't there. Blatchford off to Nelson, little floater in the lane, and Kodiak Nelson puts it down for 2. 10-6 Wolverines. 4:31 left first quarter here in Ottawa. Western Valley Conference boys basketball. Caleb Burns with it right side. Back to Austin Holtz, top of the key. Garrett Trapp left baseline, fakes the 3, dribbles in, little floater, off the mark. Defensive rebound to Collison. Brett Collison, he's going to bring it down himself. Stolen away by Trapp, right-hand layup. Count it, good. That's 8 points for Garrett Trapp, 12-6. Favor of the Wolverines. Wolverines in a little looks like a little 1-2-2. Well, they're scooting around in a man defense now. Nelson drives the lane, has it blocked away by Town. Blatchford gets the offensive rebound. Going to be foul called on Austin Holtz, the senior for the Wolverines, his first. And as they call that, we got Devin Todd coming in the game and Trevor Town in the game for the Wolverines. Burns and Holtz will take a seat. Inbounds play for the Wolverines. Collison with a shot right underneath the basket, and it rolls out. Defensive rebound off to Trapp. 3:28 left first quarter, 12-6 Wolverines. Todd with it, dribbles the top of the key, dribbles around right. Tyler Town. Colton Johnson, open three-point shot left side. Count it good. That's 5 points. Colton Johnson, 15-6. The three-pointers are falling for the Wolverines tonight. 3 minutes left first quarter, 15-6 Wolverines. Tight man-to-man defense. Spartans with it, passing around the perimeter. Trayton Harris inside to Blatchford. He kicks it back out to Brett Collison. Three-point shot, good. 15-9, 2:47 left first quarter. Trapp brings it down just over the timeline, sets up the offense. Colton Johnson, three-pointer. Hit it again. Colton Johnson heating up. 18-9, Wolverines, 2:25 left first quarter. Spartans set it up. Collison with it. Being guarded closely by Trapp. Off to Trayton Harris. Brett Collison with it now. Now Owen Collison. Nelson with it, drives the lane, little floater over Town. Defensive rebound, I think it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Trevor Town. Two new Spartans in the game, Brad Bellis and Micah Sorensen. Sorensen and Bellis in the game. Get it into Collison. Stolen away by Trevor Town. Gets it to his brother Tyler Town. Town's going to bring it down the court. Kicks it out to Devin Todd. Thrown away to Collison. Owen Collison's going to be on the move. Going to be left-handed layup. They're going to call the charge or the block. Going to be the blocking foul. The basket's going to be good. Foul's going to be on 3-5, Colton Johnson. Owen Collison gets the bucket, and he goes to the line for one shot. Owen Collison leads the team in scoring 12.3 points a game, and he's a 70% free throw shooter. Rims out for that one. Defensive rebound, Trevor Town, excuse me. The younger but not littler brother of Tyler Town. Trevor with it, top of the key, left side Trapp. Kind of slid there. The home crowd wanted a travel call there. He kind of slid when he jump stopped, but they didn't call it. Nice little touch pass into Tyler Town for two. Colton Johnson, I don't even think he caught that pass. They passed it to Colton Johnson. I think he just bounced the ball off his hands to try to Town in for the basket. Now Colton Johnson steps up and plays some good defense, and the Spartans throw the ball away. 20-11, 1 minute left here, first quarter. Wolverine basketball. Trapp with it, he'll bring it down. Trapp three-pointer left side, off the rim, no good. Owen Collison with the defensive rebound, and he's going to up and run with it. He's going to kick it back out to Brett Collison, three-pointer. Good. That's second three-pointer for Brett Collison. 20-14, 30 seconds left, first quarter. Wolverines with a 6-point lead. Going to be a full timeout call by River Valley. 20-14 here, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Fuller Digital bringing you River Valley Wolverine basketball.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no
Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
6-point lead here for the Wolverines tonight, 20-14 over the West Monona Spartans. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Wolverine basketball. Trapp with it left side. .12 seconds left, 10. Garrett Trapp with it, he drives. Drives the middle of the lane, kicks out Kayla Burns, three-point shot, off the front of the rim, defensive rebound to the Spartans. Throws up a half-court shot at the buzzer, over the backboard. End of the first quarter here in Ottawa. The score, River Valley 20, West Monona 14. Good, hard-fought, competitive first quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. River Valley Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Start of the second quarter here in Western Valley Conference basketball. River Valley Wolverines 20, home team Spartans 14. 6-point lead for the Wolverines going into the second quarter here tonight. Good shooting in the first quarter did it for the Wolverines. Trapp hits a couple three-pointers. Colton Johnson hits a couple three-pointers. So it's being spread around. Good, even team basketball played tonight by the Wolverines. Spartans will have the ball to start the second quarter. Burns, Devin Todd, Austin Holtz, Trapp, and Tyler Town in the game for the Wolverines. Blatchford for a three-pointer off the mark. Defensive rebound, Burns. Outlets to Holtz, back to Burns. Thinks three, but he pulls it back. Holtz with it, drives the lane, kicks out to Todd. Trapp pulls it back, sets it up, starts the offense again. Trapp in the lane, free throw line shot. Two-pointer bounces in for two. That's 10 for Trapp on the night. Wolverine's going to be a foul called at midcourt on Garrett Trapp. He had just picked up the steal, just poked it away from Trayton Harris, and they call him on the reach-in foul. So Spartan basketball. Trapp picks up his first foul, team fourth. Spartans pass it around the perimeter. Harris gets it into Blatchford. Two-point layup on the right side, and he puts it in for two. Trapp will bring it down for the Wolverines. You come in to play these Wolverines, most teams have one score that you know you need to key on, and the Wolverines come in with Town and Trapp, and you just don't know who to guard. Trapp with a nice little pass into Town, but he misplays the layup. Defensive rebound off the Blatchford. Spartans bring it down. Trayton Harris with it. Spartans around the perimeter. Hits Harris cutting through the lane, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Kodiak Nelson with it, and it's thrown away. Burns steals it away for the Wolverines. Burns down to Todd. Gets it back to Burns, top of the key. He thinks three, but he pulls it down. I think his foul is going to be on number 14, and that is Micah Sorensen. His first, team second for the Spartans. Trevor Town and Colton Johnson back in the game. Burns and Tyler Town will take a seat. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Trapp will inbounds. Throws it into Devin Todd. He threw it into Todd past the half-court line, and Spartan crowd wanted an over and back, but not knowing the rule that when you inbounds, you can throw it wherever you want. Town with it in the lane, one bounce, left-handed layup off the mark, out of bounds to the Spartans. 22-16, 5:52 left, second quarter. 6-point lead for the Wolverines. Spartans playing keep away. Tough man-to-man defense tonight for the Wolverines. We have blocking foul on number 13, Devin Todd. His first, team fifth. He just got a little bit too much hip into him as Brad Bellis tried to cut around him. Todd just got a little bit too much hip into him, and they called him with the body foul. Spartans with it. Collison, three-pointer from the corner off the mark. Blatchford, offensive rebound. 2 shots off the mark. Defensive rebound to Colton Johnson. Trapp will bring it down. Trapp drives the lane. Little bounce pass to Town, and Town misplays it. Ought bounce off Town, and it's going to go Spartan basketball. Tyler Town checks in for younger brother Trevor. Spartan basketball, 4:54 left first quarter, 6-point lead for the Wolverines. Collison over to Trayton Harris. Collison to Collison, fakes a three-pointer, pulls it back down. Trayton Harris drives the lane, bounces off of Devin Todd, passes it to Collison. Defensive rebound to Tyler Town. Trapp with it. Holtz in the corner. Town. Colton Johnson, three-point shot, top of the key, off the mark. Defensive rebound to Blatchford. Trayton Harris with it, guarded by Colton Johnson. A little floater in the lane. Defensive rebound to Trapp. Trapp's going to slow it down a little bit. Walk the ball up. Everybody gets in place. 3:55 left first quarter. 6-point lead for the Wolverines. Trapp over to Austin Holtz. Three-pointer in the corner. Off the mark. Controlled by the Spartans. Collison on the run. Left side. Pops jumper over Trapp, and he puts it in. Owen Collison. 6 points for Collison. 30-second timeout by the Wolverines. We're going to stay here. 22-18 in favor of the Wolverines. 3:38 left in the second quarter, in the first half here. 30-second timeout called by the River Valley Wolverines. Trapp's leading for the Wolverines with 10. Colton Johnson has 8. Things were getting a little bit out of hand. The Spartans were kind of starting to run the ball a little bit there, so I'm pretty sure Coach Trapp just call a timeout, just settle the boys down, and just get back to what we can do and do things like we know how. Town, Trapp, Colton Johnson, Devin Todd, and Austin Holtz on the floor for the Wolverines. Trayton Harris, Collison, Blatchford, and Bellis on the floor for the Spartans. 3:36 left first half. 4-point lead for the Wolverines. Colton Johnson with it, top of the key. Devin Todd, three-pointer, off the mark. Town with the offensive rebound, and he puts it right back in. Tyler Town with the offensive rebound and the putback. That's 6 for Town on the night, 24-18. Into Blatchford, right-hand side, turnaround jumper, no good. Colton Johnson with the rebound. He looked to Trapp. Colton Johnson looked full court to Trapp, but he didn't throw it, so Trapp turned around when he was running, and as soon as Trapp turned around, Colton Johnson threw the ball out of bounds off the Wolverines. Spartan basketball. Spartans around the perimeter. Trayton Harris, three-pointer. Off the mark there. Defensive rebound to Trap. That three-point shot was almost like a knuckleball. I don't know if that ball rotated hardly at all. Trap with it. Town in the corner. Knocked away by Blatchford, but recovered by Devin Todd. Austin Holtz, top of the key. Tyler Town, free throw line shot. In and out. Defensive rebound to Harris. Foul there called on Garrett Trapp, his second. Team sixth. 24-18, 6-point lead for the Wolverines. 1:30 left, first half. Kodiak Nelson drives the lane. He's going to be fouled by Austin Holtz, his second. It's a two-shot foul. That is the seventh foul, so the Spartans will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way out. This is a two-shot foul because it was on the shot. Kodiak Nelson, 50% free throw shooter. First one's good. Micah Sorensen and Joey Ross in for the Spartans. Second free throw up for Nelson. No good. Devin Todd with the rebound off to Trapp. 1:15 left first half. Into Tyler Town in the lane. Free throw line. Free throw shot. No good. Defensive rebound. Spartans with it. Full timeout called by the Spartans. We'll step aside. 1 minute. 5-point lead for the Wolverines here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
We believe in service. That means providing no And EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contract.
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. 1:07 left in the first half here. Spartan basketball. Wolverines with a 5-point lead. Get in that full court press here for the Wolverines. Doing a lot of trapping. Stolen away by Tyler Town, but grabbed by Devin Todd. He gets it out to Town. Colton Johnson, three-pointer in the corner. Count it, good. Colton Johnson's got the hot hand tonight. That's 11 for Johnson in the first half. Wolverines go right back into that full court press. Lots of trapping in the side. Stolen away by Colton Johnson to Garrett Trapp. Left-handed layup. Good. 12 for Trapp. Spartans get it across half court this time. Going to be a blocking foul on Devin Todd. That's going to be a 1-and-1 for Brett Collison, averaging 12 points a game and a 61% free throw shooter. First one's up. No good. Colton Johnson pulls it down for the Wolverines. Wolverines, 16 seconds left. The hole for one shot. Trap with it. Top of the key. Dribbles right. Gives to Tyler Town. He cuts in the lane. Off to Todd. Back to Town in the lane. Back to Trap. 5 seconds. Cross court to Colton Johnson. He thinks three. He dribbles in. The little floater off the mark. Tipped in at the buzzer. They're going to count it. Tipped in at the buzzer by Tyler Town on the offensive rebound. Gives us a halftime score of 31-19 in favor of the River Valley Wolverines. We will step aside for 2 minutes. We'll come back and recap the first half of this Western Valley Conference basketball. Fuller Digital Solutions with River Valley Basketball.
FNB Bank. Project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back to this Fuller Digital Solutions production of River Valley Wolverine basketball. Halftime of the boys game here in Ottawa tonight. River Valley Wolverines with a 31-19 lead over the West Monona Spartans. Run down some scoring here for the Spartans. The Collison boys, Owen and Brett, both with 6 points. Kodiak Nelson with 3. Trayton Harris with 2. And Landon Blatchford with 2. Only 2 team fouls called in the first half on the Spartans. For your River Valley Wolverines, led in scoring by Garrett Trapp with 12. Colton Johnson had 11, hit 3 big three-pointers for Johnson. He had the hot hand in that first half, had 11, and Tyler Town with 8, including that last-second tip-in at the end of the first half for Tyler Town to bring a 12-point lead into the halftime for the Wolverines, 31-19. So there's your rundown of the first half. At the end of the first quarter was 20-14. Halftime score again, 31-19. Wolverines hoping to even up their season record to an even 3-3 to get that first conference win and be a big motivation going into the new year to get that first conference win and just keep everything rolling. Again, the Wolverines led in scoring by Trapp with 12, Colton Johnson with 11, and Tyler Town with 8. We will step aside for a couple minutes of commercials, and we'll come back for the second half of Wolverine basketball here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know, we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Here in Ottawa, Fuller Digital Solutions covering River Valley Wolverine basketball. Halftime of the boys game, 31-19, a 12-point lead for the River Valley Wolverines over the West Monona Spartans. Second half just about to kick off. Colton Johnson and Garrett Trapp had a hot hand for the Wolverines in the first half. Johnson hit 3 big three-pointers, tallied 11 points in the first half, and Garrett Trapp was his usual self, hitting a couple threes and driving the lane and creating, and developed 12 points for himself. Trapp, Holtz, Burns, Town, and Johnson, the starters on the floor for the Wolverines. Same starters on the floor for the Spartans: Kodiak Nelson, Trayton Harris, the Collison boys, and Blatchford down low. Wolverine basketball to start the second half. Burns to Holtz in the corner, and he threw it right, and Holtz went left. It was just a zig and a zag, and he missed the ball. Spartan basketball. Wolverines come out in about a three-quarter court, 1-2-2 press. Little trapping down at the side, throws it away. Spartans, they better get the ball over, and they call a 10-second call just as he throws the ball. They're going to call a 10-second violation. Wolverine basketball. Trapp will inbounds to Burns. Burns will give it right back. Trapp will set up his offense. Spartans look like they're in a 2-1-2 zone defense with that big man Blatchford right just below the free throw line. Holtz with the three-pointer right side, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Johnson puts it up and it rolls off. Town with the rebound. He puts it up and he misses, but he's fouled. Blatchford's going to pick up his first of the night. Landon Blatchford, a 6'3 sophomore for the West Monona Spartans. Town will go to the line for 2 shots. First one's good. He got 2 of his points from the line in the first half. That gives him 9 on the night. He shoots 64.5%, about 65% from the line on the season. Second one rolls over the front of the rim and drops in. They're into about a full court press there. Stolen away by Caleb Burns. Trapp, little bounce pass to Holtz. Right-handed layup and count it. Nice team offense there for the Wolverines. Town guards the inbounds pass. Bounce pass stolen away by Trapp. Throws it to Burns as he slips and falls, but it's taken away by Collison, and Owen Collison runs the length of the floor. Left-hand layup and puts it in for 2. 35-21, 14-point lead. Trapp, 2-point shot inside the 3-point line, misses. Trayton Harris with the defensive rebound. He runs the length of the floor, passes off to Nelson, but we're going to have a foul. I think it's going to be on Caleb Burns, number 11, his second. Going to be Spartan ball underneath their own basket. Timeout for the ref to tie his shoe. Not the same ref as in the girls' game. I don't think I've ever seen a night of basketball where we had to stop 3 times for the ref to tie his shoe. Interesting. Trayton Harris in the lane. He puts it up and good. And he's going to call the foul on Trapp. He calls that on Garrett Trapp, his third. Free throws up and good for Brett Collison. Basket was good and the free throw. 35-24, 11-point lead for the Wolverines. Trapp brings it down. Over to Burns. Trapp, three-pointer left side, off the backboard. Collison brings down the rebound for the Spartans. Wolverines back up into half-court defense. Collison about had it picked away by Trapp, but he controls it. That's going to be a travel called on Owen Collison. Went to make a pass and he stepped into it and took one extra too many. Trapp with it. Inside to Colton Johnson. Johnson backs it back out. Cross court to Trapp. 3-point. He pulls it back down. Nice little bounce pass into Holtz, out to Johnson. Off the mark, Town, offensive rebound, puts it back up for 2. Nice pass and teamed offense tonight for the Wolverines. Are really passing the ball good and crisp and playing unselfish basketball. Spartans get it over half court. Owen Collison, the length of the court, puts it in for 2 on a layup. That's 10 for Collison on the night. Owen Collison. Trapp with it, over to Burns. He's going to drive middle of the lane and kick it back out. Johnson inside to Town, right underneath the basket. He puts it in for 2. Going to count the bucket, and he's fouled by Blatchford. Blatchford with his second of the night. With the body, the ref says. Town will go to the line for 1 free throw. Devin Todd checks in for Colton Johnson. Town's free throw, up and good. That's 9 for Town in his second half. And 17 on the game. Got a timeout called on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout called by West Monona. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Football Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
5 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. 14-point lead for the River Valley Wolverines, 40-26 over the West Monona Spartans. Spartan basketball. Wolverines in about a 3-quarter court press. Looks like about a 2-2-1 with Tyler Town, the big man, back. Spartans get it across. Trayton Harris drives the lane. Knocked away by Town, and he grabs the ball, gets it out to Holtz. Throws it up to Burns, but it's stolen away by Trayton Harris. And then he throws it to Devin Todd of the other team. So Wolverines with it. Town gives it to Trapp, top of the key. Burns in the lane, out to Devin Todd. 3-pointer, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Blatchford gets it to Kodiak Nelson. He drives the lane. It's going to be a blocking foul on Austin Holtz, I believe. His third. Nope, Caleb Burns, his third. Kodiak Nelson will go to the line for 2 shots, about a 50% free throw shooter on the season. No good on the first one. Trevor Town will check in for the Wolverines, and Brad Bellis will check in for the Spartans. Caleb Burns will take a seat with 3 fouls. Garrett Trapp has 3 as well. Nobody in foul trouble for the Spartans. Only 4 team fouls the whole night from the Spartans. Second free throw's up, no good. Offensive rebound to Owen Collison. Puts it back up, and it's put back in his face. Blocked by Tyler Town. Town grabs it and gets it to Holtz. Town's going to drive the top of the key. Kick back to Trapp. 3-pointer. Off the mark. Devin Todd, offensive rebound. Gets it back to Trapp at the top of the key, left side. Tries to feed Trevor Town, but Kodiak Nelson slips right around him for it. Off to Owen Collison for the bucket. Left-handed layup for Owen Collison. 4 minutes left, third quarter. 12-point lead, Wolverines. Trapp drives the middle of the lane, kicks out to Todd. Right it back into Town. Turns around, baby skyhook off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Nope, Trapp grabs it. A foul called on number 2, Kodiak Nelson. His second of the night. Trapp will inbounds underneath his own basket for the Wolverines to Trevor Town. Around the outside, Holtz to Devin Todd, back to Trapp. Tyler Town, middle of the lane, off to Trapp, left side. Back into Town in the lane, one spin, he puts it up. Gets fouled. He's going to be called on number 22, Brett Collison, his second. So Town will go to the line. 17 on the night for Town. 9 here in the second half in the third quarter. First one's up, front of the rim, no good. Wolverines a pretty good free throw shooting team, about 70% on the season. Town himself about a 65% free throw shooter. Puts the second one in. 18 on the night for Town. Spartans get through the press. Out to Bellis. Layup. Good. First bucket for Brad Bellis of the night. Town brings it down. Middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Todd. The Trapp left side. Looking to feed Trevor Town, but it's just not there. Holtz gets it and gets it to Trapp left side. Back out to Holtz. Tyler Town three-pointer right side off the mark. Kodiak Nelson brings down the rebound for the Spartans. Trayton Harris is going to run with it. Right side, pulls it back. Nelson, top of the key, guarded by Trapp. Spartans are going to pull it out and inside to Bellis. He's going to kick out to Owen Collison, three-pointer. In and out. It was almost down, and it just rattled back out. Tyler Town with the defensive rebound. He's going to take it himself. Bounce pass to Trapp, right side. Puts it in for 2. Nice bounce pass there by Town to get the bucket. Collison with it, drives right side, thrown, knocked away by Devin Todd and stolen. Tyler Town with it. 13-point lead for the Wolverines. 2 minutes left third quarter. Town's going to drive the lane, and they're going to call a charge. Charge called on Tyler Town. His first of the night. Burns and Johnson back in for the Wolverines. Devin Todd and Trevor Town will take a seat. Spartans get across half court with it. Kodiak Nelson misplays it. Colton Johnson steals it to Garrett Trapp. Right-hand layup, puts it up and good. 16 for Trapp on the night. 16 for Trapp and 16 for Town, both right at their average. Colton Johnson has 11 for the Wolverines. Wolverines in a 1-2-2 zone defense here on the Spartans. 1:33 left first third quarter. 15-point lead, 45-30. Collison to Micah Sorensen. Trayton Harris gets it into Bellis. Collison, long three-point shot, puts it in. First three-pointer of the night for Owen Collison. 15 on the night for Collison. Under a minute left, third quarter, 12-point lead. Wolverines 45-33. Trapp sets it up. Right, left side, Holtz. Inside to Trapp, left-hand layup. Trapp really working hard tonight. He's playing down low tonight. He's hit some three-pointers, but he's getting a lot of his shots right underneath the basket. 30 seconds left, third quarter. 14-point lead. Knocked away by Trapp and saved in, but he saves it to West Monona. Kodiak Nelson with it to Trayton Harris for the layup, and he puts it in for 2. 14 seconds left for the Wolverines. They'll hold for one shot. Trapp with it, 10 seconds. Town with it. Holtz, Burns, Colton Johnson, right-hand side, long two-point shot. He puts it in with about 3 seconds left. West Monona throws it up into the rafters at the end of the third quarter. Score 49-35 in favor of the River Valley Wolverines. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
14-point lead for the Wolverines going into the fourth quarter here in Ottawa. 49-35 lead for the River Valley Wolverines over the Spartans of West Monona. It'll be Spartan ball to start the fourth quarter. Starters on the floor for the Wolverines. Burns, Holtz, Johnson, Trapp, and Town. Wolverines in their red traveling jerseys, and West Monona in their home white trimmed in green. Inside to Bellis, he puts it up, not there. Town with the defensive rebound out to Trapp. Left side. Trapp hits Town driving the lane, and he's going to go in for the layup, and they're going to call him for a charge again. That's going to be 4 fouls on Garrett Trapp. The West Monona player did seem to be pretty much there, so charge called on Tyler Town. Going to be West Monona basketball. Stolen away by Colton Johnson. Gets it to Burns. Town with it. Right side. Inside bounce pass to Trapp. Out to Burns. Three-pointer. Off the mark. Defensive rebound to Collison. Collison left side. Dribbles around Trapp. Gives it to Bellis. Trayton Harris with it. Left corner. Into Bellis. Over Town. Turnaround jumper. He puts it in for 2. 4 points for Bellis in the second half. 6:45 left. 12-point game, 49-37. Trapp brings it down, crosses half court. Looks to coach for the play, calls out the play. Colton Johnson. Trapp three-pointer, right side, good. 21 for Trapp on the night. 52-37, 15-point lead. Wolverines hoping to even their season record at an even 3-3 with the win tonight and get that first conference win. Going to be a kicking the ball called on Tyler Town. Going to be a full timeout call for Wolverines. We'll step aside for 1 minute. This is Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital.
The root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action of high school boys basketball here in Ottawa. Visiting River Valley Wolverines lead 52-37 over the West Monona Spartans here in Ottawa. 15-point lead for the Wolverines. 6:09 left in the fourth quarter. Wolverines led by Garrett Trapp with 21 tonight. Tyler Town with 16. And as I say it, Trapp gets a steal. Trapp with it over half court. Guarded by Kodiak Nelson. Trapp just backs it off a little bit. Burns to Todd. Trapp, middle of the lane, throws it up, and he's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line for two. Fouls on number 22, Brett Collison, his third. Team's sixth of the half, so the Wolverines will be shooting 1-on-1 the rest of the way out. Two shots here for Trapp. First one's up and good. Trapp's a 72% free throw shooter on the season. And the second one's good. 23 for Trapp on the night. Owen Collison with it for the Spartans. Over to Kodiak Nelson. Back to Collison. But it's picked away by Devin Todd and given to Holtz. He's smart and he pulls it back out. Didn't have the numbers, so Holtz played it smart and pulled it back out. Trapp with it left side. Drives the lane. It's going to be a foul on the floor on Nelson, his third. Trapp will go to the line for 1-on-1. Or should. No, that's the sixth foul. Next time, 1-on-1. Holtz thought three, but he pulled it back down, drives the lane, bounce pass to Town. Town mishandles it, but he's going to be fouled. Fouls on number 42, Blatchford. His second. Town will go to the line for two. First one's good. Town's got a lot of his points from the line tonight. That's his seventh made free throw of the night. I think he's missed two or three, but he's got a pretty good percentage going on the night. Second one's good as well. 56-37. 19-point lead for the Wolverines. 5:15 left in the game. Spartan basketball. Collison in the left corner. Poked away by Burns, but Collison gets it back. Blatchford with it. Kodiak Nelson, top of the key, hits Blatchford in the lane. Going to be a blocking foul on Tyler Town. No shot, so it's going to be on the floor. Town's third. Got Town and Trapp with three each. Spartan basketball underneath their own basket into Collison, off the mark with a three-pointer. Defensive rebound, Burns. He slows it back, gives it to Holtz. Back to Burns. Trapp left side. He's going to drive the lane. Left-hand layup. No good, but he's going to be fouled by Kodiak Nelson. That's his fourth. Two shots for Trapp. First one rolls in, rolls around, and rolls out. A lot of time on the rim there for the ball, but it rolls right out. Second one up for Trapp. Count it, good. 24 on the night for Trapp. Spartans with it. 4:40 left in the game. 20-point lead for the Wolverines. Brett Collison over to Kodiak Nelson. Trayton Harris. A touch foul called on Austin Holtz, his third. Colton Johnson and Trevor Town checking in for the Wolverines. Burns and Tyler Town will take a seat. Going to be free throws, 1-on-1. For Kodiak Nelson. First one's up, in and out. Defensive rebound to Trapp. Trapp, Johnson, Todd, Holtz, and Trevortown on the floor. 3-point shot off the mark by Devin Todd, but offensive rebound Tyler to Trapp. Drives the lane, 2-point layup. Count it good on the left side. 26 for Trapp. I guess when you're on, you're on. You can just see it in his eyes. He knows he's going to score. 3-point shot by Collison off the mark, but he gets his own offensive rebound. He dribbles in the lane and puts in the floater for 2. $17 for Collison on the night. Owen Collison. Trapp's going to drive the lane, put up the little dipsy-do right side, and he puts it in for 2. Kind of a little up and under. He drove the lane. He's driving. He just must know that defense can't stick with him tonight. Timeout called on the floor by West Monona. 61-39 lead for the Wolverines. 3:36 left. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Here are just a few features from Lawton Motor Company, like this 2015 Dodge Journey, under 10,000 miles and priced under $15,000. Get a steal of a deal on this end of the season 2016 Shasta Oasis camper with 2 slide outs. And last but not least, this very sporty 2017 Kia Sportage, priced at $16,995. Check out these and more at LawtonMotors.com. Lawton Motors, where quality, service, and customer satisfaction come with every purchase.
Welcome back to Ottawa, folks. Western Valley Conference Basketball Boys Edition, 61-39. The 22-point lead for the Wolverines here. River Valley over West Monona. 3:36 left, fourth quarter. West Monona basketball. Spartans with it. Collison to Nelson. Hits Collison cutting the lane. He kicks back out to Trayton Harris. 3-pointer off the mark. Defensive rebound, Devin Todd. Gets it to Colton Johnson. To Trapp left side. He's going to pull it back up top, set up the offense. Guarded by Brett Collison. To Devin Todd left side. Gives it to Tyler Town. Into Trevor Town. Nice little bounce pass and too hard with the shot. Town with the... Devin Todd got the offensive rebound and gave it to Tyler Town, and he puts it in for 2. 63-39. 20 for Town on the night. 28 for Trapp. 20 for Town. Trapped in the corner is Collison. And I think he's going to call a body foul on Devin Todd. Yep, foul on Devin Todd, his third. Going to be free throws for Collison. 1-1. Holtz and Burns in for Colton Johnson, and Garrett Trapp will take a seat. Owen Collison with the 1-1. First one's up and good. Collison, a 70% free throw shooter on the year. Leads the team in scoring at 12.3. Has 18 tonight. Second one's up, hits the front of the rim and rolls in. Caleb Burns with it. He drives around his defender into the lane. Bounce pass, Tyler Town. Counted for 2. Nice pass by Caleb Burns. Could have taken it himself, but he had the open player, so he bounced past it and got the bucket by Tyler Town. Unselfish basketball there. Spartans with it, top of the key. Collison. Brett Collison with it left side to Owen. Blatchford with it. Brett Collison, 3-pointer right side, off the mark. Kodiak Nelson gets the offensive rebound. He drives the lane, and he's tied up by Caleb Burns. Going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay West Monona basketball. 31, Carter Norris is in the game. And 43, Colin Karstens. in the game for the Wolverines. Starters have kind of swindled their way out of the game. 3-point shot by Collison, up and good for Owen. 65-44, 21-point lead for the Wolverines, 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Caleb Burns drives the lane, and as he went to go by, Brett Collison just reached out and grabbed his jersey and held him back, but they didn't call anything. I don't know if it's really a foul or if you call that. Foul on number 10, Trayton Harris, his first of the night. Trevor Town will go to the line for 1-1. They're calling that a 2-shot foul because it was on the shot. First one's up and good. First points of the night for Trevor Town. A slew of new players in. 15 Carter Kanak in for the Wolverines, and 5 new ones in for the Spartans. Joey Ross, Aiden Halverson, Matthew Liu, Micah Sorensen, and number 40. I don't have number 40 on my sheet. Wolverines get the offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Burns in. Trevor Town turns around. Baby skyhook off the mark. Number 43, Colin Carson's with the offensive rebound. Gets it back to Trevor Town, and he puts it up and good. He's going to get the free throw as well, as he was fouled. I believe the foul was on 33. That's Aiden Halverson, his first. Number 41, Cole Thomas in for Caleb Burns. Free throw up for Town, off the mark. Rebound off to the Spartans. Just over a minute left here. Minute 15 left. This Western Valley Conference basketball. 23, Joey Ross drives. Knocked away by Trevor Town. And 45, Landon Johnson will check in the place of Trevor Town. Spartan basketball, 24-point lead for the Wolverines. 1 minute left, fourth quarter. Spartans passing it around the perimeter. Lou drives the lane, floater in the lane, puts it up, and he gets fouled. Going to go to the line for 2 shots. Fouls on 43, Colin Karstens, senior, his first foul of the night. Number 24, Matthew Liu, will go to the line for 2. First one off the front of the rim, no good. 52 seconds left here in Ottawa. 24-point lead for the Wolverines. Second one's up, no good. Rebound off to the Wolverines. Carter Norris will bring it down the floor. Timeout by the Wolverines just to get a few players in the game. 53, Will Hussinga, and 33, Colton Kurtz check into the game. Colton Kurtz with it. Tries to save it from going over and back, and he double dribbles. Going to be Spartan basketball. 30 seconds left on the clock. 24-point lead for the Wolverines, 68-44. Wolverines are going to advance their season record to 3-3 and even it up, 500 basketball. Off the mark by the Spartans. Defensive rebound to the Wolverines. Stolen away. Shot up, no good by Micah Sorensen. There's going to be a foul called, I believe, on the Wolverines. Number 15, Carter Kanak, with his first foul of the night. Matthew Liu will go to the line for 2 shots. First one's not. Bounces off the back of the rim, front of the rim, and falls out. Second one by Liu. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Micah Sorensen, 3-pointer. Off the mark. Offensive rebound to the Spartans. Shot put up by Joey Ross, and the rebound goes out of bounds off of the Wolverines. Going to stay Spartan basketball. 3 seconds left here. They're going to get a shot off. Yes. And number 23, Joey Ross, puts it in at the buzzer. 68-46, the final score here in Ottawa. We will step aside for 30 seconds. We'll come back and recap the boys' game. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
The final here in Ottawa tonight, River Valley Wolverines 68, West Monona Spartans 46. The 22-point victory for the Wolverines. They advance their season record to 3-3, 500 on the season. They get that first conference win to go 1-3. West Monona falls to 1-9, 0-5 in the conference. Run down some scoring here for the Spartans of West Monona. Owen Collison leads the team with 22, Brett Collison with 9, Trayton Harris with 4, Brad Bellis with 4, Kodiak Nelson had 3, Joey Ross had 2 points, the shot that went in at the buzzer at the end, and Landon Blatchford had a bucket for 2 points. The Wolverines led tonight by Garrett Trapp with 28 and Tyler Town with 22. It's just they're going to score within about 5 or 6 points of each other every night. It's just a matter of which night who's going to have 5 or 6 more than the other kid. So 28 for Trapp, 22 for Town. Colton Johnson was hot in the second quarter and had 11 in the first half. He ends the game with 13. Trevor Town comes in and gets some good minutes in the second half in place of his brother. He gets a bucket and a free throw with 3, and Austin Holtz has 2 points on the evening. And again, the River Valley wins over West Monona 68-46, advances their season record to 3-3. River Valley in action next Monday night at Homer, Nebraska, and Tuesday at Siouxland Christian for another Western Valley Conference game. With Karsten on the computer, I'm Neil Cruz for Fuller Digital Solutions production of River Valley Basketball. We will see you Monday night. Good night and have a nice weekend.